it's actually about a threat intelligence assistant, and it defines whether a web app, a web address, a link, or whatever is malicious or not. It's actually a conjunction between cybersecurity and web development. Now I'm going to play the video on
Hi, I'm Katie, and I'm excited to show you my project. Hi, I'm Katie, and I'm excited to show you my project, the Threat Intelligence Assistant. It's a web-based platform that helps security analysts evaluate IP addresses, domains, and file hashes for potential security risks. What makes it powerful is that it combines real-time threat intelligence, machine learning, and AI-driven analysis all in one place. Let's see how it works. It's the first look of my app. I will start by entering a hash file here or using one prepared on here, and then click on Analyze Threats. What the app does, it connects to multiple threat intelligence sources like AlienVault OTX and AbuseIPDB to gather data about that hash file. Then it runs a risk assessment model built in with scikit-learn, which classifies the threat level as high, medium, or low. And then the AI system, based on RAG, analyzes and summarizes informations. As you can see here, the risk assessment, the risk level was high. And these are the threat types indicated with it. And it gives us a summary and detailed analysis. You can also see the data stored from those resources here, and it's a JSON file that has all the information in it, and it says risk level is high, as you can see from multiple sources. And then there is a built-in AI included in my app that you can ask, for example, why is it in high risk? And the AI would answer. Or you can also ask another questions, for example, which threat types are included in this, or any type of other questions, and it will answer you with that. Thank you for watching my video.
So I have a question. What framework did you use to organize the backend data flow?
Yeah, I used Flask and Python and gathered information from, I used two API keys, from OTX and Vault OTX and another one, I don't remember the name. And those, it would gather data from those resources and data about the threats indicated with that, for example, URL that we enter. And then it will summarize that to human, using RAG to human readable data that we can see, okay, it's high risk, low level risk, or medium level risk, and this type of.
Okay. Thank you.
question about those APIs. Are they for free, or are you paying something?
Those are free, but the main API key that I use OpenAI platform to generate it, but for those two sources that I gather the data from the threats indicated, those are free. Yeah.
Good idea. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Really nicely done. I just wondering, could you share with us, how did you come up with this idea? What is your target?
Yeah, actually, I used to be a backend developer, and recently I graduated from the field of cybersecurity. I was wondering how to conjunct between these two fields, and it's kind of useful for such analysts. They can use this platform, although not in large scale, but for medium or low scale. Use this platform to see, is it dangerous, is it risky, how level of risk is related to that URL or hash file or IP address. Yeah.
Not really a question, but I was just thinking that this could be really handy as a browser tool.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, a very quick question. This is like going to a website or something, right?
Yeah.
How much risk can I afford? If it says 20%, that's fine. Like, what's the threshold?
Above 75% is considered high.
High, okay.
Between 30 and 75, it's
Okay.
medium, and under 30, it's considered low risk.
Okay.
So I have two questions for you. My first question is the threat level that you're determining. Now, when you have these APIs that have like a repository of all the different tests that exist, do they have the risk level there, or are you using some kind of algorithm in scikit-learn to do that? And my second question is, let's say you have like domain analysis, right? So let's say I have like a malicious JavaScript file on my website. So will your application be able to analyze all the files in my website and sort of find that malicious file? Yeah, so those are the questions.
For the first question, I forgot.
Yeah, so when you're using the API to get all the threads from the thread repository, you have risk level there.
My app does the analysis to see if the risk level is high, low, or medium. It gathers the information from those resources and then convert it to numbers, and then realize what level of risk is aligned with it. For example, if its risk level is more than 70% is considered high risk. Between 70 and 30 is considered medium risk, and under 30 is considered, it will put low risk level on it, and it will show it here. And what was the second question?
Do you have some kind of scanner built in? So let's say if I have my website and I can find the domain of my website in there, will it be able to scan and find any malicious JavaScript file or something like that?
Because it goes to those sources, AlienVault and IPDB. If it's already there, I mean, on their databases, it will gather the data and calculates the risk. But if it's not there, I mean, if it's not in generally published, no, it's not something that it calculates itself. Based on those resources and those data, it will calculate the risk.
Thanks.
Thomas, now you work in cybersecurity. Any comments or?
I had a question. So I was wondering, for for example, with the risk levels, the high risk level, is there a call to action after that? Like once I find out an IP is high risk, what do I do with it?
I think if I could scroll down, it also mentions some further things further steps that you can do to mitigate that risk.
Thank you so much. That was, okay, come on. I want to prioritize people who didn't ask.
So for the resources that you are mentioning that it costs to refer the risk level of the hash, are you internally specifying some resources, or is it it's searching for the relevant resources?
I put those resources that I have the API keys from them. AlienVault and IPDB, because they are free and
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, so you have next. So for those online, whenever you feel like you have a question, just type it in the chat and then we'll read it out.